Okay, today I'm going to be making chicken and dumplings in my crock pot. I have a tried and true recipe that I absolutely love in this cookbook. I have already started by prepping my meat, and I've cut in some carrots and I've added my soup. Right now I'm going to be prepping the rest of my carrots and cutting my biscuits. I've learned through trial and error that the smaller the pieces of chicken you use, the more flavor the whole dish takes on. Also with the carrots and the other vegetables you use in recipes, the smaller your pieces, the more flavorful they end up being. You just have to watch that when you make something small, you don't overcook it and it just turns into mush. This recipe, it calls for a can of cream of mushroom soup, a can of cream of chicken soup. Those I have already added. It also calls for a cup and a half of chicken broth, which I have also added too. My tried and true process I like to use when I'm using canned soups and it calls for water or chicken broth or some kind of liquid, I use whatever liquid I'm supposed to be measured out to be using for the broth or whatever in my recipe. I use those to clean out the can. That way you're getting every little last bit of flavor, or whatever you want to call it, in your dish. To me, it just makes more sense than to waste. I'm not a very big fan of wasting. And flavor, that's my number one thing. My son's 2 years old, and he loves flavor also, so that's what I do. A little back history on me. I've been cooking, or I should say in the kitchen, since I could talk pretty much. It has always been an interest of mine to see how my mom cooks. I grew up around cooking. My mom was a caterer for some time, so it's just something that I grew to enjoy. And now I have my own little one I can cook for, and he absolutely loves it. The more flavor, the better. And he too now, when I make something, he will sit in the kitchen and he'll watch me. I always have a spot on the counter that he sits up on, and he asks me questions as I'm going. And I love being able to answer them and teach him, and just make it a big family thing. So we're almost done with our carrots here. Then after that, we'll cut up our biscuits and stick the biscuits in there, and then it will be done. I've already added my spices, my salt, my pepper, my garlic. The funny thing is with my son, is the more flavor there is, the more he likes it. If you give him something that's just plain, he will not eat it. If you give him something with spice or with flavor, he's going to ask for more. For example, the other night I made fried pickles for us for dinner from scratch, and I made him a corn dog, and I made myself some buffalo wings. Well, he wanted nothing to do with his corn dog. He had to have Mama's buffalo wings. So from now on, I know that if I cook something, might as well make enough for him, because that's what he's going to want to. I cheat with my dumplings, well, for this recipe anyways. This recipe uses biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, Pillsbury buttermilk biscuits, so that's what I'm using. And I cut each biscuit into quarters. Add them to my crock pot. And after these are all put in here, that is it. I will turn the crock pot on low for 6 to 8 hours and forget about it. That's what I love cooking about. That's what I love about cooking in the crock pot, is you can pretty much just set it and forget it. So here is our finished product of our chicken and dumplings. So we'll put the lid on here, mix it up a little bit to get those flavors mingling. And that's all that's to it. Thanks for watching.